sweet friends. I'm Tawnja Zahradka. Welcome to episode number 6 of Northern Lights. On today's new show, we'll visit with Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz. We'll explore the Wildcat Greenhouse. We'll help you get the best theater tickets in Minnesota. And we'll gear up for Ki-Chi-Saga Days, complete with a pie eating contest. So just sit back, relax, get out your calendars, and enjoy Northern Lights number 6. We're halfway to a dozen. A dozen pies would be sweet. I can maybe eat 6 pies. Well, it's May in Minnesota. Translation? The Chisago Lakes High School Greenhouse is now open. All of these gorgeous plants were grown by students. You're not just picking out a beautiful plant for your home or garden, you're cheering on our Wildcats for growing all of the plants from the ground up. Greenhouse hours and more details can be found by visiting Chisago Lakes High School Wildcats Activities Updates online. Chisago Lakes has just been recognized by the NAM Foundation as one of the best communities for music education in Minnesota. And it's the very first time Chisago Lakes has received this national recognition. What makes this recognition even more special is that it's a full K-12 recognition, which means it reflects the strength of music programs across the entire district. Only a small handful of districts in Minnesota receive the same designation. So huge congratulations to Jackie Undum and the Wildcat students, families, and music staff who make it all possible. The little birdie told me that happy plants really love great music. Go Wildcats! The Chisago Lakes High School Theater Department was also recently recognized with the Hennepin Trust Community Engagement Award for their production of The Wizard of Oz. These students built an entire theater season around service, leadership, and community connection, focused on finding ways to bring the story of Oz from the stage and into our communities. The students created events like a Wizard of Oz story time at the library, a munchkin party for younger audiences, and interactive moments that made the show feel immersive and inclusive. And when the production faced the very real challenge of having to rebuild the entire set, our community stepped up. What could have been a major setback turned into an uplifting story of resilience and teamwork. Congratulations to the students and everyone who contributed. It's a beautiful reminder that theater can create joy, build empathy, and truly strengthen a community. Now, if you didn't get a chance to see the productions of The Wizard of Oz or The Diary of Anne Frank, you can still watch them daily on Chisago Lakes TV Channel 10. Did you know Judy Garland was born in Grand Rapids, Minnesota in 1922? I'm pretty sure I have dressed up as Dorothy for Halloween since 1922. It's the little dog thing. Total in a basket. It's adorable. Well, it's time to gear up for Ki-Chi-Saga Days. This is a true community festival with 100+ food and craft vendors, a citywide garage sale, and a grand day parade complete with a pie eating contest. Live music from local favorites like Shelby Marshall, the Neighbors Band, Expedition, and Jonah and the Whales. And you won't want to miss the Little Miss Ki-Chi-Saga Crowning, the Bald Eagle Water Ski Show, or the Moberg Hidden Bike Horn Contest, where one lucky person is walking away with $500. If you would love to become a vendor, join the parade, or get listed in the citywide garage sales, there are sign-up forms available at the Chisago City website. Sign me up for the pie eating contest. I never met a pie I didn't like, especially if it's peach. Peach pie. Shrek the Musical is taking to the stage with Festival Theatre Playmakers this June 18th through 28th at the Chisago Lakes Performing Arts Center. The Tony Award-winning musical based on the DreamWorks film features Shrek, Donkey, and of course, Princess Fiona. Festival Theatre is also offering scholarships for their Playmakers summer camps. The Give Big donors wanted to help more young artists have a chance to explore theater in a fun, supportive environment. If you know a student who would love a summer camp theater scholarship, more information can be found through Festival Theatre. Festival Theatre also has introduced their 2026 Summer Acting Company, a talented group of artists who will be bringing the summer lineup to life, music, comedy, and drama. So whether it's a Shrek kind of a night, a summer camp theater adventure, or just keeping your eyes on the theater season lineup, the St. Croix Festival Theatre has the best theater tickets in Minnesota. More information can be found at festivaltheatre.org. I love Shrek, I love Donkey, and I love Princess Fiona. Never see that. The third annual Chisago Lakes Pride celebration is happening Saturday, June 13th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the Paradise Park, and it's free admission. The Chisago Lakes Pride celebration is a fun-filled day in the park with live music, local vendors, tons of great food, and a 5K run or walk. More information can be found on the Chisago Lakes Pride Facebook event page. Sign me up for the 5K walk. The 5K walk. Trinity Lutheran Church in Lindström is celebrating its 125th anniversary, and to mark the occasion, they hosted a pastor who's also an artist. The pastor-artist began with an upside-down 5x5 foot canvas, and after about 40 minutes, he flipped the canvas around, and from there, the final image came together in real time. It was one of those breathtaking moments because of what you could watch, creativity unfolding live right in the middle of Trinity Lutheran Church. For a 125th anniversary celebration, it's a pretty beautiful reminder that history isn't just something you look back on, sometimes it's something you get to watch being made. Happy 125th anniversary to Trinity Lutheran Church. Well, attention all of you honey lovers. If you adore locally sourced honey, natural, raw, and unfiltered, it's your lucky day. Introducing a super convenient self-serve local honey stand you can stop by anytime. Local honey to sweeten your tea, add to your baking, or just enjoy nature's sweetness by the spoonful. The honey stand is located at 23890 Sunrise Road in Stacy, Minnesota. Will Gabbard and his bees are waiting for you to give them a buzz. Get it? Give them a buzz, like a bee. Well, that's a wrap on episode 6 of Northern Lights. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for continuing to send in your show ideas. I love reading your emails every day. In closing today's show, we would like to personally invite you to attend an event that is very dear to our CLTV hearts. On Friday, May 29th, the Poplar Hill Goat Farm in Scandia will be hosting an afternoon of cuddling baby goats. Our CLTV camera crew will be there filming, and there will be live music from Rush Parish and the Lone Oaks, goat cheese, and farm tours. Our foster goat Ellie Mae is with child, or should I say with kid. Ellie Mae is due any minute, and we might just have a new baby goat in time for the big party on the 29th. If Ellie has 2 babies, we're going to name one Aurora and one Borealis for Northern Lights. Ellie would love that. I'm Tawnja Zahradka, and I will see you next time on Northern Lights. I'm going to be a goat grandma. A goat grandma. And now, your moment of Sven.
Hey son, and welcome to Northern Lights. This spring, Lindström got a dollar horse that is grazing on a small field across the street from the water tower. It has very recently been given an official name, and that name is Lycka. The dollar horse represents the culture, traditions, and community pride that continue to make Lindström America's little Sweden. The dollar horse is one of the most common symbols of Dalarna, Sweden, but also of traditional Swedish culture. So Lycka is a very appropriate name for a horse in the middle of the city. Tack för idag och hej då.
That was your moment of Sven. Nestled into the rolling hills of Minnesota, Poplar Hill Dairy Goat Farm has always been a quiet kind of special. A fixture in the Scandia community for over 50 years. A place where tradition, care, and a whole lot of goat milk created a family legacy. But on one summer day in 2025, that legacy got a little louder and a whole lot more fun. The forecast called for rain, and the clouds delivered. But so did the people. Families came anyway. Boots in the mud, raincoats zip tight, drawn by the promise of goats and guitars. The band waited, the grill sizzled in the rain, The family behind the farm,
Well, this wasn't the plan.
No, it was not, but we're trying.
still flipping burgers, still serving smiles. And then, like a well-timed chorus, the skies cleared. The sun poured in. Goats watched with curious eyes as Prairie Anthem filled the air. The mud dried, the crowds grew, and laughter carried across the pasture. What started as a soggy Thursday turned into something unforgettable. Community gathering in the purest sense. Simple joys, shared moments, and just enough goat magic to go around. This wasn't just the first Goats and Guitars. It was a memory in the making. A day that reminded us what community feels like. Joy, connection, music, all wrapped in mud, sunshine, and a few goat kisses.